So in this class, we will see the question number 132, which is creating deployments and with multiple volumes. Okay, as and we have to configure config maps, secrets, and PVCs, MTDIR as the volumes. So earlier sections we have seen config maps and secrets how to create them and PVCs also. So generally PVCs can be used as volumes that we know, but we don't know how we will use config maps and secrets and MTDIR as the volumes. So if you go into the Kubernetes documentation, the section of volumes, you will see that types of volumes. Under types of volumes, you will see like different kinds of volumes you can use, like config map, secrets, etc. Here they have given examples of config map and MTDIR. Similarly, there are other kinds of volumes as well. So if you see in the section of persistent volume claim, you can see how they are using. Sorry, this is not the one. So yeah, so if you see to this one, persistent volumes, here you can see in you can navigate to the section of persistent volume claims, and also if you search for kind pod, see, you can see an example how they are using persistent volume claim as volumes. So it also there are examples of other things. So in our question, they asked us to configure config map and secrets as volumes and PVC, which we already knew, and MTDIR as well. Before starting this question, I want to make you clear on how this can be used on the wall as the volumes. So as we already knew that if PVC is created, it refers to a storage class, and that storage class dynamically might provision storage by creating a PV, or we will configure a PV and a matching PV gets binded to PVC, and then that refers to the storage area of the provider, that can be from a local or a cloud provider, that we already knew. But where does the storage like config maps and secrets, which storage they refer to, that we don't know, right? So actually, these two will refer to the HCD storage area. Okay, and MTDIR. What is this MTDIR? This is basically tied to. This is basically used like a local cache for a pod, and that is tied to the pod's life cycle. As soon as a pod is created, the MTDIR will be uh, uh, can be created, and whatever the information during the life cycle of the pod, this mtdir can cache it and it can be used in the particular pod. But whenever a pod is deleted or it is crashed, the mtdir gets deleted. But inside a pod we knew that there will be containers, right? So when a container is crashing and it is getting up and down, the empty layer doesn't go down. This stays as it is. This contains the data. Even though the pod inside containers are crashed and recreated, the empty layer persists the data. But that particular pod, if it is deleted, this persistence will not be there in the empty layer. You can take it like a one step level down from the PVC. The PVC data will be there even the pod is gone, but MTDIR cannot persist data if the pod is gone. It is only up to container level. Okay, so that is about the MTDIR, and this refers to the storage of that particular worker node which in which we are creating. So that's how these different things, different resources refers to the storage areas when they are used as a volumes. Now let's get started. So I have picked an examples from volume section, like how do we create it, how do we create the config maps as volumes, I mean use them as volumes. So like that we can similarly use as for the secret maps. So first, in order to use them, we have to create them. They should be existing. So let's get started. I want to create a config map. If you refer to my earlier sections, you can see how do we create it using an imperative command, or you can also use kubectl create config map hyphen hyphen help. It would give you all the understanding of how do you create using this imperative command. Okay, so if I do get config map, I would see that my config maps is this one which I have created earlier, and then I also want to create a secret similar way. So this way also you can also get that from Hyphen help or from Kubernetes documentation. I don't want to repeat that, so I just use the command. And then we have kubectl get secret. So that it refers to app secret which we have just created. Okay, so our secret and config maps are successfully created, and now let's create PVC. So I have to create a PV before we create a PVC. Let me paste this PVC here, and it should be binded to some PV, right? So let's create a PV as well, and I want to use my previous questions PV, and insert mode, paste. I don't want to use a storage class as fast storage, or let's use it. Then that's all. Let's copy this. If I go to this, I want to use storage class as fast storage. Otherwise, this has to be in. Now it looks fine for me. Does it look fine for you? Yes, I think yes. Okay, let's apply pv.yaml and also pvc.yaml, and then I want to verify its creation. It gets binded. Fine. Now let's do creation of deployment, and inside this I want to paste the YAML file which I've just created, which uses all these uh, where is it, as volumes. If you can go to the section of volumes, as I earlier mentioned, you will see various options how we use config maps as volumes. So I just want to pick up the this part, config map and the name. This name has to match with the config map which I just created it. So this one, and volume name can be anything. Okay, so you can similar way you can give a secrets and name, and that volume name will be different, like that. Sorry, like that. And similarly, they mentioned in the question as HCD, sorry, MTDIR as TMP. So this is the way like you can give, or you can go into the section of MTDIR, and here you will see how we create it. So you can use like this. So MTDIR can be used as a cache, and I'm just using like this MTDIR. There is basically it is empty, and I will give a volume name like temp volume. And this one you already knew how we create a PVC, attach it to any resource like pod or deployment. After this section, we need to give the volume names in the volume mounts of containers. So inside the containers, we have volume mount section under which we can give the names of the volumes we are trying to create. So I'll give that volume names, and then I also should specify where it has to mount in that particular pod. So after this creation, you can verify it. So make sure that config maps and secrets are read only, because no one has to change it, and others can change, so I didn't mention that. And if you see, this has to match to the config map which we just created, and this also same applies for others. So that's all. This empty dir is when it is not empty and some refers to some uh, size, something like to use it as a cache volume. Currently, we are using no empty dir, which is a empty directory. So I just gave it like this, and that's all. And remaining is looking fine. So I'll just do just a minute. Okay, and it gets created. If you get deployment, nothing is up. Okay, one is up. So if you see get pods, one is up because we have given the replicas as one. So yeah, and if you want to go inside the container and check, sorry, uh, pod inside the pod. What? How do you do it? Like this. And if you do ls, I would see config directory. If you see, this is the app properties which I just mentioned in creation of config map. This one, I have to say environment prod as the um so I want to do cat app properties as environment prod, right? That volume is basically it is able to retrieve the data. Now I will go back and see inside the secrets, and if I want to do cat password, even this is working. And then there is tmp. So inside the tmp we have uh, temp volume, so that was empty dir, and every tmp has, sorry, every tmp has a temporary file, so that's what we are looking into. And then we have data volume, which is subjected to data. So if you see here, do you see any directory like data? Nothing, right? I think we came back. Let me go inside it once again. So if you go here, that's why I don't see the right options, right? Because we are outside the container, sorry. So this is inside the container. I don't have anything because it's empty dir. Similarly, if I go back and go into data, uh, okay, just a minute. I want to go inside the data, and I don't see anything currently in the data. But if you put it inside the data, like like let me do echo hello, my file1 dot txt. This has to persist. ls. Now let me exit it. Clear. If you see get pods, 3 minutes 45 seconds is the age. I want to delete pods, and then if you again see, it is getting created because deployment ensures that one replica is up and its age is 5 seconds, and you see that it is changed. I want to exec into this again and want to check if that has persisted. Inside the data, yeah, I can see my file and my contents as well. Similarly, if you go into secrets, still others also have persisted. So that's all that demonstrates this question: how do we use secrets, config maps, and mtdir as volumes? So yeah, that's all from my end. Thank you so much. Bye bye.